Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, Samsung SpaceSelfie balloon returns to Earth. Tecnam racks up 11 sales in 2 days for the P2012 Traveller. And a fire destroys a hangar at Monmouth, Illinois Municipal Airport. I'm Sophie Herlock. A couple in rural Michigan were surprised when they heard a crash and found a satellite in their yard early Saturday morning. The satellite was actually a balloon carrying a Galaxy S10 5G belonging to Samsung called the SpaceSelfie balloon, which gave Samsung's customers an opportunity to send their pictures into space. All customers had to do was take a selfie and upload it to a mission control website. This super pressure high altitude balloon was launched from South Dakota, and the company said the landing in Michigan was planned after weather conditions resulted in an early soft landing in a selected rural area. This landing comes 6 days after Samsung unveiled the world's first selfie sent to space of actor and model Cara Delevingne during an event at their new Samsung KX Experience Space in London. Stick around because we've got Around the Patch coming up right after these messages.
Sandia introduces the new SAI 340 Quattro TSO'd airspeed, attitude, altitude, and slip. With integral backup battery, safety never looked so good. See it now at www.sandia.aero.
Welcome back. Let's take a quick look at some interesting news flying out of the aviation industry. It's time for today's trip around the patch. Back on October 11th, EASA's head of the General Aviation Department, Dominique Roland, gave a type certificate for the Extra NG to Walter Extra. The aircraft is now fully type certified and ready to enter into serial production in Europe after years of hard work. John and Martha King, co-chairman of King Schools, have been inducted into the Organization of Black Aerospace Professionals Founders and Pioneers Hall of Fame in recognition of their lifelong dedication to making aviation learning accessible to all. Founded in 1976, the Organization of Black Aerospace Professionals is a non-profit organization dedicated to the encouragement and advancement of minorities in all aviation aerospace careers. The Air Force's X-37B Orbital Test Vehicle Mission 5 successfully landed at NASA's Kennedy Space Center Shuttle Landing Facility back on October 27th. The spaceplane conducted on-orbit experiments for 780 days during its mission, recently breaking its own record by being in orbit for more than 2 years. As of today, the total number of days spent on orbit for the entire test vehicle program is 2,865 days. The FAA issued an order revoking the repair station certificate of Extra Aerospace LLC of Miramar, Florida. According to the order, Extra failed to comply with requirements to repair only aircraft parts on its list of parts acceptable to the FAA that it was capable of repairing. The company also failed to comply with procedures in its repair station manual for implementing a capability list in accordance with the FAR's. We'll be right back with the rest of the news.
Today is a new dawn.
With a new name.
Un nuevo logotipo.
A new factory.
Und einen globalen Kundenfokus.
We are Continental Aerospace Technologies, and we stand behind you.
There's a difference between charting a steady course and pushing for the ceiling. And for nearly a century, Hartzell Propeller has been defining that difference. It's in our passion for engineering and research and our dedication to testing the limits of performance. We are built on honor. We are Hartzell Propeller.
Tecnam had a successful showing at NBAA-BACE, signing contracts for 11 P2012 Traveller airplanes during the show. Tecnam signed contracts with Naseer Ismail, CEO of TAMIFIELD from South Africa, for 6 P2012s with the option of an additional 12. Captain Alfredo Andres Ortiz Osoria, CEO of Charter Express, SAS, from Colombia, ordered 5 P2012s with the option of an additional 5. The first few P2012 Travelers left Tecnam's headquarters in Italy and arrived at Cape Air's base in Hyannis, Massachusetts at the end of September. Tecnam signed an agreement with Boeing that it will assume the P2012 Traveller replacement parts distribution responsibilities. This will include forecasting, ordering, and delivering of all original equipment manufacturer genuine parts through their Avail distribution network. Base price of the P2012 in 2020 is $2.6 million for standard airline configuration. Fire destroyed the only hangar at Monmouth Municipal Airport on Friday. 8 airplanes stored in the hangar were destroyed, while 2 others were damaged in the blaze. The Monmouth Fire Department said it received a report of smoke coming from the hangar shortly before 6 a.m. local time Friday morning, and upon arrival the department found the hangar had become fully engulfed. The aircraft housed in the hangar were valued at $750,000. The fire was contained in about 3 hours, and the cause of the fire is being investigated by the Illinois State Fire Marshal. Monmouth Mayor Rod Davis said the airport contributes about $6 million annually to the local economy, and that the airport is operational, but access to fuel and communications has been lost. And that was our final story of the day. Don't forget to subscribe and to check us out on Twitter and on Facebook. For more aviation and aerospace news, head over to aero-news.net. Have a wonderful rest of your day.